Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2.
I am listening.
I'm sorry that I got in a bit of a huff last week about the church thing. So I'd kind of built it up to myself that I was going to be able to build a church of Torm. And so I was pretty disappointed when I couldn't. I do understand why they've chosen Tyr over the other gods, because he's a bigger god in Neverwinter. But it's... I'm missing something somewhere. It's still a disappointment to me. I'd really built it up in my own head that that's what was going to happen. So I was really disappointed when it didn't. So I don't know what to say really, apart from sorry. Could get another dinosaur, what does that do? Large creature, that might be useful. Because I'm not going to spend a lot of a lot of time leveling up LNA, because I'm not really going to use her. Because I don't think she really offers that much to my party. However, we do want to be proficient in bastard swords, so I've got a good one. Probably good to get a weapon armor proficiency. You can't use that many kinds of armor according to the real D&D rules. You can't use metal armor. However, I don't know if that's going to be the case in this game or not. So I could say that, I guess. Couldn't I? Let's do that. And if it turns out she can't use proper armor, we'll load it.
Yes.
So I was also given a warning by my friend that the last battle in the game is very hard, and you need to arm everybody as well as possible to be able to win it. I'm not that worried about arcane spell failures or skill check penalties, but can you still cast all your spells? Let's see. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, we'll stick with that. Druids do get some good spells. Druid's possibly my favourite class, in fact. They're just a bit too similar to clerics to need both. But now we're at this high level, having spellcasters is good, because they're not a liability like they are at low levels in other areas, and they get plenty of spells to cast, especially as we're resting every 5 minutes. Could go for cleave. That might be a good plan. Or we could go for some maximised spells and use Core Lightning, because Core Lightning is one of the best spells. It would probably be high enough to use some maximised Core Lightnings. Okay, so spellbook. Yeah, let's go from 1 upwards. You can change anything into a summon spell. Also, we can delete any summon spells you've got. Okay, don't have any. That's good. Core Lightning Storm? What's that? Can I compare spells? 1d6 to 15d6, and that goes up to 10d6. Okay, so that is very good. That's not that impressive, is it? For a level 8 spell. Can see much better than Core Lightning. That's pretty good. You can quick cast summon creature, so we won't learn that. Yeah, let's go for 2. It is good. Oh, you could get some maximised healing spells. That's a pretty good idea as well. An Ice Storm is good. Do you have any of these that I want? Not particularly, no. None of these are screaming out as being great spells. Level 5. I'm sure some of them are. I'm still just trying to hurry up a little bit. Now you cannot quick change into cure spells, so you'll have to memorize some. What's Moonbolt? A Moonbolt strikes unerringly against any living or undead creature in range. Up to 5d4. It's not that good. You're probably not going to need to cast these now we've got these here. So I could take some healing spells. But we'll just see how we get on there, I think. Might as well take anything here. I doubt I'll be using them much.
Yes.
So hopefully I've got someone's bastard sword somewhere. This ceremonial sword of Neverwinter isn't really that good. I won't give it to anyone else. Where's my... That's my plot items. That can live in there. That can live in there.
Everyone, follow me!
Okay,
Yes.
so you're still missing quite a lot of items that you need.
I am listening.
Oh, we can flog that when we get a chance. Do I have any helmets or cloaks? That's not very good. Yeah, you still need a lot of equipment. So any equipment I'll find, I'll pass on to her probably. Right, let's get going. I don't think we're going to hit the final boss anytime soon. So we've come through the setup and the conflict, and we're coming towards the resolution. So it won't be that far away. But we've got quite a few quests to follow up, so I doubt we're going to finish it this session. So I might as well get some more cash, find some more stuff before we decide to do anything else. Or we decide to equip for the final battle. Who's that? This is not suitable, not at all. Why did I bother coming here? Who are you? I am the great Archmage Stiartir. Is that supposed to mean something to me? You could act as if you don't know who I am. Could it be that this place is backwards enough not to know Stiartir? No, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. I suppose that should not surprise me, seeing as you lack even a basic wizard's tower. Why would I need a wizard's tower? Torm is on our side, we don't need that. Why? So you can take advantage of my services. What services do you offer? The services of an archmage, of course. The portents tell me that you could use one of my power to bolster the defense of your keep. In exchange for all that I can offer, I wish to use this place as a hub for my study of this plane's peculiarities. So he's extraplanar, is he? What do you want to study exactly? That is my business alone. You will not understand my answer to this question in any case. Now, I must return to my home in Sigil. Yeah, so there's another plane. You may gain my services by constructing a wizard's tower with the following specifications. I require a fully functional wizard's tower with lodging for 1, space for research, and access to assistance. I will be scrying you to know if you have accommodated my needs. Once you have done so, I will learn of it and come to live here for now. Goodbye. Hey, Bevel's here. I heard you were the Knight Captain of the Keep, but it was hard to believe. Nice to see you, Yanni. I looked for you in West Harbour. One time, I didn't go back to check again. I thought you'd been killed. No, I'd already left West Harbour. Guess I was on the road when it happened. I'd heard about the war, so I decided to don the grey and do my part. Georg was plenty steamed. But I kept thinking that West Harbour wouldn't really need me. Not as much as you would, anyway. Near as I can tell, I must have left town just before, before they all died. Okay, so that was real. So maybe Torrio was either just trolling me, or maybe she was referring to Bevel. Have you heard about any other survivors? I don't think your father was there when it happened, Yanni. He left town when I did. He even walked with me a ways down the road. Hardly said a word, and he wouldn't tell me where he was going. He just disappeared into the swamp. I'm not sure about any other survivors. Tarmas, maybe. He came to see my mother one night, very late, and said he had some arcane way out of town. I guess he was offering to take us with him, but he didn't know where we'd end up. Mom says he was crazy and tossed him out the house. I didn't see him around after that. Okay, so there's a couple more leads. We know about my father, but Tormas might be around. I'm sorry about your family, Bevel. I remember how my mother cried when I left. She was so sure she'd never see me again, and I told her, Mom, I'll be fine. I'll be with Yanni. I promise I'll be fine. And I was right. But so was she. Oh, so how did you find out about West Harbour? It was just rumours at first, and I didn't believe them. But then that companion of yours, Bishop, he calls himself, said you'd been there and seen for yourself. After that, I didn't see much point in holding out hope. Okay, so what will you do now, Bevel? Candace's been having me patrol the walls, but I think she plans to make a sergeant out of me. Seems militia experience is in high demand here. I'll remain here, Yanni, for as long as you have a place for me. You have my vow on that. So if he's being made into a sergeant, I might be able to assign him some work. I don't think our stuff will be finished yet. Oh, it is. I want to rebuild something else. I want to rebuild the tower. And my plans for the tower are a wizard's tower for start here. Oh, I don't have the money. How much money do I have? Never mind, let's rebuild something else. How about the walls? Yeah, reinforce the walls. Man, my voice is a bit sore again. I don't know why. Since I last recorded, so I've been at work.
A moment of your time, Captain. Your orders to patrol the surrounding lands has attracted the attention of a former bailiff named Ziffer.
Well met, Captain, well met. Your Kana here is right. I've been looking to start a small village, and what you've done here, well, I think the land will flourish with you in charge. If you ask me, you've got more sense than many a lord, so I...
Ziffer wants us to sign a village charter allowing him to start a community here. You are a knight, and this is your land, so the decision is yours.
I don't really like bailiffs much. But then, they're not all going to be bailiffs. I'd be really unlucky if there was an entire town full of bailiffs. That would be a horrible place to live. Yeah, let's get a bit more information first. Tell me about what the town's going to be like.
I fear I am not the best equipped to answer that. But
A charter determines what duty is owed by the village folk and what duty is owed by the lord. If you were a lord, duties owed by you is what I mean. Regardless, you get to carry out the Lord's tax, and we get your protection. I wouldn't have even come here if you hadn't made clear that you mean to make your lands a better place.
Ziffer's accounting is correct, Captain.
So what are the implications of starting a village on the keep's land?
There are, Captain. Outside the keep's borders, bandits, beasts, and monsters wait. Villages offer tempting targets for some of them, and we'll need to continue our patrols to make sure they remain safe.
We're sort of counting on that, Captain. If things get too rough. Most of us are farmers, although a few of us have some training with weapons and the like. If it gets too rough, they'll move to safer land, even if it's less fertile than the patch we're looking at.
That sounds fine. But just before, show me the charter.
Certainly, Captain, certainly!
The charter is written in language you barely understand. It looks official and complicated. What does this say?
Essentially, what I already told you. You protect the land, and we'll pay our taxes right and proper.
I'd rather get a less involved party to read it. Okay, I'm ready to make my decision.
The only thing remaining, Captain, is whether you'll sign their charter and allow the village to form on our lands.
Sure, why not? At worst, I can always go and slay them all and just claim they were evil bailiffs.
Ah, you won't regret this, Captain. If any of your patrols are near the village, they can expect a warm welcome, and you too.
The keep has already come a long way. We need to patrol the land regularly to keep the village secure, especially right now. Otherwise, they'll leave.
Okay, well let's get some guards on that then. Remember the adventurers you sent to look for the King of Shadows? They seem to have found something. It's all in this letter they sent. Those fools must be tougher or luckier than I imagined. Unit strength is still low. And we should assign Bevel something. I want to organise our sergeants first. Where's that? So we'll pretty much do as you suggested, but with a bent to not to collect money, but to make things safer. That's more important. If we have more people at a lower tax rate, they'll be happier and we'll get just as much money. Okay, it looks like whatever they're doing, I'm not going to change it for now, because I can't work out how to. What special missions are available? It is past time to collect last year's taxes. Lord Nasher has generously allowed all of the proceeds to go to our coppers to help rebuild the keep. This is our last chance to change the tax rates. We won't be able to change them again until next year. I should warn you that villagers dislike changes on the eve of the collector's visit. No, leave the taxes as they are. Since you aren't taxing the villagers and farmers, there is no need to send the men out. I'm sure they will appreciate this greatly. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind not taxing them, even if Lord Nasher doesn't like it. He's not getting the money this time, so it doesn't matter.
Yes? Is there something you wish of me?
I don't know if that rod we found will give us some intel for the Guardian. I doubt it, but we can ask.
Oh, hello. Sorry. Just a little out of sorts. Have all these thoughts bumping around in my head. They're a little confusing.
What's wrong?
Well, it's about Chandra, really. It just, well, got me to thinking. I mean, she wasn't with us very long. And there wasn't anything to be done to save her. Felt rather helpless and sad. And the whole thing seemed rather unfair. I don't really know what to say about it except say it. But was kind of wondering what you thought about it. You know, death of friends.
I'm really sad that we lost her. But there's nothing we can do but carry on.
It is sad. That's it, exactly. She didn't deserve what happened, not at all. And I'm afraid that the more we fight, the more we'll lose. And the more unfair it'll be.
Yeah, you're right. But if we don't fight, then everyone will die. So we don't really have a choice, do we, in that? Monastery, if it's been built already. And then we'll go visit Kelgar. I don't really trust this Torio character, but we can talk to her. I know there's lots of books for me to read, but my voice is just too gravelly today. I'm not going to read them. Oh, we've already seen this. We've already done that. Sydney Natal. I'll remember that. Construction is complete. So what else have we got to rebuild? The tower. There's much work on the keep, so do the west wing. Maybe every area transition is a tick in the keep. Oh, Dagon's back. Get better armor and weapons again. Okay, better armor. Okay. Oh, is there any chance you could refill the silver sword, Jacoby? You mean a Githyanki blade? Don't take no offence, Captain. I ask around about you sometimes. And that Aldenon, well, he's got a mouth on him. But I'm afraid that no smith, not even me, would be able to reforge that. It's so infused with the weave and enchantments that it's not as simple as heating it up and putting the pieces back together. Wish I'd Kelgar with me. I don't know how to do that, so I won't. Well met, Captain. I'm now working with Brother Roland to sell things for the monastery. So this is all good stuff if you're a monk. That's not that good. Well, that is very, very good. What am I wearing? +4. That's +6. I don't have much money though. So if I sold it, I'd only have about 16,000. I'll remember that though. That's good. I could sell all those wands if I ever really need to. Oh, there's a chest there. What's in the chest? Shall I rob the chest? Oh. I travelled many leagues to get here. Seems I could hardly take a step without some bandit popping up and trying to take my cassock. But here I am. And the monastery you've provided is more than I could have hoped for. It'll be well to rest my bones for a time, and knock some sense into novices again. Too long I've been on the road and not teaching the lore of the Sun Soul. Perhaps I need Calgar with me, but I would like to learn the Sun Soul arts. What I teach, only a monk on the road to becoming a master can learn. So maybe we have to get Calgar to be a monk before he can do the Sun Soul. Maybe it's a prestige class. Now, what can you tell me about the Sun Soul? An order of monks, boy. Actually, several orders of monks that all formed into one long ago. You have adherents to Lathander, Soon, Selyun, and anything else. My particular order is small, and we seek inner enlightenment and the secrets of the older orders. Inner enlightenment? That surprised you, boy? When I was younger, I fasted and didn't speak for years on end. Learned a few things then. I'm old now and have my own measure of inner peace. But that doesn't mean I have to act like a church mouse. Why did you want to become the abbot? I'm older than I look, and I know I look ancient. I don't have many seasons left in me, so it's time for me to pass on what I know. I'm especially looking for a lad, or lass, with true potential, like Calgar. Can you help around the keep? Do for the keep, boy? Not much. A monastery is a place of recluse from the world, for meditation and prayer. Now the abbot, and that'll be me, boy, make the rounds and go to that fine inn I noticed, but my charges will be safe inside. Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to bash down the door in my own monastery. Okay, we'll have a chat with Calgar soon, so we're going to take him on the road with us anyway. Probably in the inn though. Is my... oh yeah, my tower should be done by now. Okay, I don't think you can enter the smithy. And he's not here yet. Oh yeah, that's right, I couldn't afford, could I? That was silly. I remember now. I should probably read that note as well. Hey, I've got some bards in. I don't know where they come from, but that's good.
Something you need? What about it?
No options there yet. And I've just realised I had all my fans running on maximum, so maybe that's going to ruin the recording. Don't know though. Yeah, let's go to the druids first, so then I can drop LNA. Which sounds mean, but in reality it's just practical. Oh, have you got weird scripts on?
Yes? Follow me!
Who's Squeak? Should I know Squeak? Name seems fair. So I need LNA. I don't have much choice but to say Ammon to keep an eye on him. And I'm going to have a thief. And what am I missing? I don't know how much a warlock is a fighting class and a magic class. I'm guessing he's primarily a magic class. I've never really played with splat classes, so I don't know. I think Kelgar. The Circle of the Mare. Oh, I was expecting a cutscene. Who's that? Oh, Bishop. I hate you, Bishop. Right, let's get you a proper picture, because you look a bit out of place there. That must be you. That'll do. And then we've got to level up Kelgar, which should be nice and straightforward. You'd be better off with Taunt, probably. You don't really need crafting skills right now. Because our gnome's got all our skills. You use a katana. Remember that. I'd probably improve your will saves, but we're not going to go for that. Yeah, we shouldn't get because he's a fighter, he can get a lot of these feats with his fighter feat. So we'll go for something else. Not that there's that many that's actually that useful to you, honestly. None of these are really useful. That's fine, we'll concentrate on fighting skills then.
Yeah.
I hate you, Bishop. So I've got loads of characters. As it turns out, I've got a fighter class, so I didn't really need him. Didn't need Kelgar. I don't know what you're armed with. Oh, we could have 3 dinosaurs if I took Jarve and Bishop and me. That'd be pretty insane. We need to head towards Cleve though. That's pretty important for a fighting class. This is an interesting choice. So, Rangers get bonuses against their favoured enemies. So we could choose any class. Dragons are pretty powerful. That's probably something good. Outsiders would be good, because we know we're going to be fighting those most likely. Let's go for Outsiders. Definitely Cleve. So these ones here will get a bonus if they're the next level, so we'll go for that. Of course, you got a spare one. Not sure what to give you for spare. What do you give game? You would give parry. It's probably not a bad choice. Right, and I think that's probably enough for one episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope you come back where we will explore the mare. I should probably go through there everyone's inventory, but we've done enough admin this level, this episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you come back for more Neverwinter Nights 2.